Most of us move through life as if it will never end. We rush. We postpone. We wait for someday. But there's a quiet truth we rarely look at directly. Our time here is limited. At first, that truth can feel unsettling. But look again. Because hidden inside that realization is a kind of freedom. A clarity that only comes when you understand that every moment counts. This idea isn't new. The ancient Stoic Seneca warned that we are always complaining that our days are few, yet acting as though they will never end. He believed that remembering our mortality is the beginning of real wisdom. And Marcus Aurelius took it further. In his meditations, he reminded himself daily that death is part of nature's rhythm. By accepting this, he said, we free ourselves from fear and focus on living with dignity, purpose, and presence. Even Søren Kierkegaard believed that confronting death awakens the self. To him, realizing you will die isn't meant to paralyze you. It forces you to live with inwardness, to make choices that truly reflect your deepest values. And sometimes the simplest truths come from how we see our own lives. I've always felt like life is your own book. Some chapters you choose. Some are written for you. But the ending, the fact that it's there, is what makes every page worth turning. When you embrace your mortality, you stop living automatically. You start living deliberately. The small things you ignored begin to matter again. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of someone laughing, the feeling of your own breath moving in and out. Suddenly, the future stops being a vague promise, and the present becomes a place worth inhabiting. Mortality reminds you that perfection is a myth. You don't have infinite chances. You don't need them. You just need the courage to show up fully. Today, as you are. It invites you to ask the questions that actually shape a life. What do I value? Who do I love? What impact do I want to leave behind? When you understand that your time is finite, you begin to guard it. You prune what drains you. You cherish what nourishes you. You choose experiences over distractions, meaning over noise. And here's the paradox. The more you accept that life ends, the more vividly you start to feel it. Colors seem brighter. Connections feel deeper. Your own story becomes something you participate in, not something you drift through. Embracing your mortality doesn't lead to darkness. It leads to gratitude. It leads to intention. It leads to a life that feels awake. Mortality isn't the end of the story. It's the spark that makes the story worth telling. Live like you know the clock is running. Live like the moments matter. Because they do.